So in your height, how much you say you was holding on to at that time, or moving, holding on to?
I can tell you this: when I was out there, man, I was put in a situation where I had to be responsible for a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. They had gave me a responsibility. Well, you don't have to do nothing, but just give us our money back. And that's like a word called consignment, if anybody knows.
See, and this is what I like, that you say that, because you know, I done watched a lot of these interviews, I'm sure as you have, because you got a media coming. A lot of people think it's a facade and they get up there, oh, ain't nobody front me shit.
That's a damn lie. If you in a situation, you out here and you breaking down doors in the game, I mean, you really opening up doors, you meeting new people. As you elevate, you're gonna get around certain people where they don't even want your money. They just want your trust and your word. That's gonna be way more important than what your money can do. When I was out there, I just can go do deals worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and don't have to come with a damn gun. You get what I'm saying? Don't even have to show up with just my face alone. It's the trust that I have with these people, that I don't need no gun. They don't need no gun around me. We don't want to do business where I got to bring a gun to the table because that's dangerous. You get what I'm saying? So we didn't experience that. So my trust level was what got me, well, my loyalty. I want to say that my loyalty to a situation.
So it basically like how today, if you in real estate, if your face good, you can make multi-million-dollar deals happen.
If your face good with the bank, like I always tell y'all, the bank is the plug, right? So the bank is the plug these days. Back then when I was in the street, the Oyes and the Colombians, they were the plug, so they were the bank for me. So by me meeting a lot of people, and like I said, I met my first real plug, the one that I say like the respect level, I bought that from somebody for like $30,000 because we was in a jam. And there was a lot of money on the line that if this money didn't get cleaned up, it was going to be something was going to happen bad. So they approached me and said, hey man, Cook, check this out. We got a situation right here where, you know, a partner of mine at the time was behind on some money and we needed to try and clean the debt up. I think it was like a $60,000 debt. And they came to me and basically asked me, could I settle the debt? And in return for that, they would give me everything else I need and just take off the money per shipment. To me, it's a win-win situation because by me giving them my money, I'm showing them that I trust them with my money because you already been feeding me. But I trust you now enough to give you my money to go straighten out your problem so we can keep things rolling. Because I like this. The longer the money keep coming, we're going to keep making it.
So what was the plug from at that time they gave you?
It was out of Miami.
And this was in the 90s?
Yes, in the 90s.
And so some money got fucked up and they probably was going to send somebody up here to collect the head of the bread. Yeah, that happened. So you came up with the bread to help your homeboy.
Right, to help the situation out. It wasn't necessary to help my homeboy. It was more so to keep things rolling. It ain't necessary because he, you know, probably maybe some people owed him some money or maybe, you know, he was just a little behind on something. So I realized, okay, I take this one, keep everything rolling because I'd rather for the money to come on. We gonna make more money. That's a small issue.
So what would have happened if he did come up with the money?
I don't know what we're gonna happen, but we ain't gonna let that happen. Especially when I got the money. Why would I even go through all that?
But at that point, it didn't scare you off or nothing?
No, I'm finna settle that.
But this point, you 10 toes down, you handling whatever comes.
Man, listen. We finna squash that, man, listen. Once I get them people my money, I just showed them how much I trust them. I want them to trust me the same.
So after that, and they came back, what did they bump you up to? What could you go get on consignment?
Whatever I want.
100 or 200, you can
whatever I want.
200, you can feel
whatever I want. It wasn't no limit. If whatever I want. But in this city, who can I trust with that? Who in this city you can move like that with?
So what's
without getting your motherfucking head knocked off.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So what's the most you went and grabbed that one time to go get rid of?
I ain't have to grab nothing. It was different, JR, back then. I don't have to go nowhere. They're gonna get it to me.
I mean, so what? They'll bring you 10, and you'll
Yeah.
a couple of days you have their paper.
Man, a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Hey, whatever.
So what's the most they done brought? You didn't ordered up to bring to you at one time?
Like you said.
About 10?
Yeah.
They'll cost about 22,000.
Back then, I think about 18.
About 18.
18, 17.
So about 200 grand at any time. About 200 grand at any time worth of product you got on the street, on tap.
Back then, yeah. Back then. Shit. Yeah.
And so
Like
that was
early night, that's like 90, maybe like 90. Look in the case. Because the only thing I'm doing is